Salam, Shiraz. How are you?
Salam, how are you?
I'm very good, thank you. Shiraz,
Yeah,
since this is the first time for all of us to get to know you, can you just briefly introduce yourself?
of course. Hi, everybody. I'm Shiraz. I'm 22 years old. I live in Israel, northern Israel, and I do social media. I sing. I act. I've been doing it for the past 6 years. Yeah. How about
Ah, you've
you?
been you've been
I
you've been acting.
Yeah, I'm an
May,
actress also.
may I know where did you study for high school? Did you study in Israel?
Yes, I did. I studied like in my city.
Hmm. What did you
Went
study?
uh normal like everybody, but I did study like biology and chemistry also.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And and did you major in any particular subject after high school, or did you just went straight to acting?
No, I went straight to the army. I served the idea for 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it compulsory over there to serve the army?
Yes. Unless you have a medical condition, you need to serve the IDF. We're a small country and
Yep.
we need to defend ourselves.
Okay. All right. So let me introduce myself. My name is Caprice. I come from a diplomatic family. I grew up in with the embassy. My dad was a diplomat, so I grew up in Venezuela, Paris, Italy. Lived in Jordan for 3 years. So
Wow.
I did my school in Jordan at ACS, the American Community School of Jordan. Um, at that time, King Hussein was in power. You know King Hussein in Jordan back then. King Hussein.
I can't
No,
understand.
do you know King Hussein, the king,
Oh, yeah.
the
Yeah.
previous king of Jordan?
Yes.
Yeah. So when I was in school there, he was the king in Jordan, and his daughter, Princess Raya, was actually my classmate.
Really?
So yep. And back in Jordan, I remember I had this one Jewish friend named Dana. I remember this very clearly. It was during recess. People were eating, playing soccer, and then I know a few of my friends who were not happy with Dana because he was Jewish. So they always bully him during recess in Jordan at an American school. They bullied this guy named Dana who was a Jewish boy. He's my classmate too. And I remember I stopped the fight. I'm like, guys, stop fighting. Just because he's different does not mean we should bully him. So he was the only Jew in school at ACS in Jordan. He was the only Jew in my American school, and people used to bully him. So I remember that very clearly. So I came back to Malaysia when I was 16 years old. I studied at an international school. I did my IB. You know, International Baccalaureate is a diploma, right? If you want to go to US, you study SAT, but if you want to go study in Europe, you do IB. So I did IB. My IB was a higher level history. So I love history. I really love history.
So,
And I did an essay. I did an essay on World War One, World War Two during the Nazi when Hitler was in power, and during the Cold War between the U.S. and Russia. That was my essay that I focused on. So I come from a diplomatic family. I don't have any prejudices against anyone. It doesn't matter whether you're Jewish, whether you're Christian, Buddhist, whether you're Chinese or Indian. My first girlfriend was Australian. My first three girlfriends in Malaysia were all Chinese, Chindian. So even my own race were Malays. I used to date a lot of basically what I'm trying to say is I don't have any prejudices against anyone. First of all.
that's amazing.
Uh, so I just want to know how familiar are you with the history of Israel?
With the history of Israel, I'm pretty confident about it. We do learn it at school. We learn like history at school.
Hmm.
Um, yeah. So
Okay, so are you familiar back then during before World War One? There was no Israel, right? It was just Palestine. This is during the Ottoman Empire, and
yeah.
then after during World War Two, that's when the Jews were attacked in Europe. Are you familiar with this? Did
Yes.
you did you did you have any great grandparents who were Jewish settlers?
Well, my grandparents are mostly like Morocco, and
Mm.
Spain.
So you got Moroccan blood in you and Spanish blood.
Ew! And
That's
Spanish.
that's why you're very pretty.
French.
Moroccan and Spanish. That's why
My,
you're very pretty.
my dad was born in Algeria, and but he was
Ah,
born.
Algeria. Vous parlez français?
No.
Ah, ah bon, parce que je peux parler français très bien. J'habite en Algérie pour 3 ans.
And she
Yeah, I live in Algeria for 3 years.
really?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Where?
Algiers, Algiers, in the capital city of Algeria.
No, Oran, I think it's called. Yeah.
I don't know. I was
Oran.
too young, but I lived in Algeria.
Well, that's amazing.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So basically, the reason why we're here today, right? I had a dream. Before we get into the details of the conflict, the reason why I DM'd you 2 in the morning, right? 2 in the morning, I DM'd you. Okay, so I woke up. I woke up suddenly. I woke up. I woke up shaking because I had a dream. Um, I did a song called Koya that went viral across Malaysia. It was about the whole Palestinian and Israeli conflict
Yes.
with one guy on Twitter. So I made a song. It went viral on TikTok. 2 million views. 1 million views on the first day.
Amazing.
And I was angry. Obviously, I was angry with what was going on. I went to sleep, but I had a really weird dream. Right? In my dream. I can see Al Aqsa Mosque. I can see Al Aqsa Mosque. I'm
Yes.
having tea at a cafe. The sky was blue. There's a roundabout in front of me, and there's a big olive tree.
Okay.
People were walking, blue skies. I can see Al Aqsa Mosque, and I'm having tea with someone, a Jewish guy and a Jewish woman. I know they're Jewish because the husband is wearing your hat. So I'm having tea with an Israeli person in my dream, and I can see the mosque. I can see a big olive tree, blue skies, and people were just walking. There was like tourists, and I said, Ya Allah, what is this? I went to sleep angry. I went to sleep very, very angry. I was looking all these videos of bombings and women and children dying in Palestine. I was angry. Why did I dream about peace? So I woke up, my hands shaking, and I started looking for people from Israel that I can DM and invite to live. So I saw you were viral on TikTok with your
Yes.
video. So I found you on Instagram, and then I just DM'd you. I'm like, listen, let's have a conversation. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to figure out what the dream mean, but hopefully it means something good. Normally, whenever something happens in my life, it's always leading to something good. Inshallah, right? Um, okay, so basically, let's start from the very beginning. Let's just talk about the history of how Israel became Israel. Are you
Oh,
familiar? Are you familiar with this map of Palestine before the war,
yes.
during the UN, right? You can see
Yeah.
that over time, Palestinians lost land, right? Um, basically, Jewish settlers came from Europe and came into Palestine. Do you agree?
Yes.
Okay,
But
because okay,
sorry.
but no, go ahead. But what? Go ahead.
Well, the Jewish people, we were always like bullied, I could say.
Yeah,
Not many people really love Jewish people.
I
And
I I feel you. Yeah,
it's always been a problem. We went through the Holocaust, we went through some wars, we went through some riots, and just, we didn't really have a place to be in. And, when we had that war, the Independence War, like
mm,
that's in 47, ended in 49, I think.
yeah,
So that in that war, the Arabs started it because they didn't want us to live there. And then we won the war, and we won some land. And, as time goes by, we had more and more wars coming from Lebanon, from Syria, on and on. And we won several wars, and we won the land. That's just how things work. We don't have any other place to be in, and we are
yeah.
not accepted in so many areas, so that it doesn't make sense for us to just have no place to live.
Okay.
Whereas Muslim people have over 57 countries, I think, of just Muslim people.
Mm.
And for some reason, no one wants to give the Jews a home.
Okay. First of all, what I know about Arabs, yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. I lived in Algeria. I lived in Jordan. I went to Saudi Arabia to do my Umrah. Arabs are naturally very hospitable. You can go to an Arab family today. They will invite you for tea and they will share food.
Of
Arabs
course,
are known. I don't know. I can't speak on other religions, but Muslim Arabs are known for being hospitable. Like, hey, come,
Of
we
course.
welcome you. Yeah, right. So when exactly. So when the Jews arrived in Palestine, right? When you guys arrived by boat,
Yes.
right? Are you familiar with this?
Yes.
Okay, so when you arrive by boat, not all, but many Palestinians was like, okay, you're welcome, right? They were very inviting because it's part of the Arab DNA to be very hospitable. I live in Jordan, Algeria. They're very friendly people, right? They talk a lot, they fight a lot, you know what I mean? But they're actually very, very friendly. You can have tea with an Arab guy, a random guy down the street. That's how friendly they are in general, right? But you must understand when people lose land, when people lose their houses, naturally they're going to be angry. That's
Of
something
course.
that, right? That's something that we have to understand that if for example, let's not talk about Palestine or Israel. Let's just say today you have a house. You have a beautiful house. You have a mom. You have a grandma. You live in that house for the past 30 years. You've been living there. You eat there. You grew up there. You study there. But then one day, the army enter your house, knock on your door, and tell you to leave. How would you feel?
But it's not like that. You know, you can also say like the Native Americans, you know, they had America and, you know, wars happened and now it's no longer their country, but no one cares about it.
No, but you have to be fair. For the U.S., the
Well,
Native Americans, they were
that
there.
South Korea, no one talks about it. Why?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
the root of all of this is not about they took our land, they stole it from us. No, it's not about it. You know, you have a war, you win a war, you lose a fight, you lose a land, therefore you have nothing to do about it. The
Yeah,
war that you
but
started, and you wait, let me finish, please.
go
The
ahead.
war that they started, they knew what they were gonna get into. As soon as we won the war, as soon as we took the land, stole the land, as soon as we won the war, it's officially ours. Palestine was never really a country, and their flag was only like, I don't know how to say that word. Their land was published, their flag, I mean, in 1988, I think, which doesn't even make sense. It wasn't legally a country. You have to understand that. And the British were here earlier, and the Romanians, and so many people. And it happened like all over Europe and all over America that people have wars and they win the wars and they earn the land. That's how it happens. But the root
Okay,
of them is anti-Semitism, and this is
okay,
obviously
okay. Wars happen around the world, right? There's been many type of wars, but you must understand in every country around the world there are extremists. In the U.S., there are extremists of right-wing party like Donald Trump would rally all these redneck Americans who are anti-blacks, and he would rally them, and they were the extremists in the U.S. In Asia, there's extremists. In Palestine, there's extremists, and in Israel, there are extremists as well who provoke other people. There are extremists everywhere. But when you say about war, you must understand when you win a war, you get land, right? When you win a war, this is the land that you got. The UN gave you this land, right? And then more wars, right? But then if you look now, this is what's left. Can you agree?
for the Palestinians.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Have,
so you arrive by boat. You arrive by boat, and then you got more and more and more land, right?
yes, we earned a land, yes, and we took the
Okay,
land back. It was ours.
okay,
And
okay,
Palestine was never Palestine, it was
okay,
Palestina. Palestina, the
okay.
land was written in the Bible. Yes.
Understood, understood. And I understand all of that. I get it. But you must understand if you can take a house from someone, right? By war, right? You go to war, you take land, you take houses, right?
Yeah.
You can do it, right? You can do it. You went to war, you took more land, you took more
A
houses.
war
Am
is
I right?
you earn a
Right.
land, and we
Okay.
coexist with Arabs here. Don't forget
Okay.
it.
Okay. Correct. So is it okay if I go to war with you and take your land back? Is it okay?
If we have a war between two countries and one country, and they know what they're getting into, and yeah, that's how things.
You're okay with that?
Am I okay with it?
Hmm.
I'm not the one to say because I'm not a
No,
leader.
and
I'm not a
no, but
prime minister of
no, but
the.
you are an influencer. I'm not a prime minister yet, but I'm an influencer, right? It's what I believe in, right?
Yes.
So okay, it's okay for you to go to war and take land, but is it okay for me
You're
to go
acting
to
as if
war?
Israel is the only country who won a war and earned the land. This happens a lot. Like
I
this
don't know.
happens.
Exactly. So is it
So what's
okay?
the problem only
Is
with Israel? Why are you stuck on this, you know?
no, we're talking about Israel right now, right? But is it okay as a Palestinian? Can I fight back and take back my house and my land? Is that okay?
If they win a war, of course, but they
So
didn't.
you're okay, but you're okay. So if they keep
They
fighting,
go into, and we have, first of all, if I were to be, I don't know, if I want to take a trip and go, let's say, I don't know, let's go to Gaza. Okay, I want to have a trip, go to Gaza. The minute I step into Gaza, I'm gonna get murdered for the fact that I'm Israeli, for the fact that I'm a Jew, for the fact that I'm a woman, for the fact that I'm not all covered up. I don't know.
no,
So
but
many
you,
things again.
but Shiraz, you must understand the root
No, it's
why
about,
they're angry.
because we cannot go into any other country because people hate us. They start riots. They want to kill us. They want us dead. They want us out of here. They don't even want to coexist. Even though we won a war, we won the land that we earned. Okay, they do not want to coexist with us, and we tried to talk them into it, but they want us gone. And where do we go? Why do they even care? Where will
But
the
but
Jews?
but
Where?
but Shiraz, when you go
What?
from
You're keeping
when you go from this
it
to
does
this,
nothing.
right?
Yeah, this
Who would
happens
not be angry?
over the world. You have nothing
Yeah.
to say about it. Nothing
No,
else
I
to
got
say.
no, but
When
you must.
people
I want.
where that's the things that happen. You have to understand that and respect that, because the root of the problem is hating the Jews, not hating the fact that they won a war and earned their land back. And there are so many proofs that this land, which is originally Palestina, written in the Bible, in the Jewish Bible, there are so many proofs of it being the Holy Land of the Jews. So many. And
Yeah,
people ignore it, which is
but do you understand why they're angry and why they fight back? Do you
I
know why?
understand. And you know what? People are
Mm.
calling me racist. People are calling me a terrorist. I have never killed anybody. I'm scared to step on an ant. I am just, people don't know me and assume I'm this and that because I'm here. And because of what runs in my blood.
Okay.
And it,
Hold
it,
on. But hold on. You got it wrong though. No one is trying to kill you. You can't speak. You can't say that every person wants to kill you.
no, I've never said that. I said that
You said
most countries will
you
not,
said
not accept
you
me.
said that if you go to Gaza, you can get murdered, right?
Yes. Yes.
I'm telling you now, that is just your fear. But I did research. I know why you guys are scared. You guys faced the Holocaust. You went through Hitler, and then you find a settlement. Obviously, you're scared. Which
Yes.
country spends so much on defense? Why would a country spend so much on defense if they're not scared? Am I right? People
You're
who are
not.
scared,
Listen,
people who are scared, they put fences. They
if we put our guns down, Israel will be gone. If they put their guns down, no one will get killed. We never just start a war randomly, start shooting innocent people, kill, murder innocent kids. This doesn't really happen. It's fake
yo,
news. It doesn't happen.
yo, Shiraz. Okay, we're gonna have a normal adult conversation. You're gonna be honest. I'm
We
gonna be
are
honest. Okay, we're human beings, right? We're gonna be
You're
honest, right?
the facts. I'm coming with, I live here. I know what's really going on. It's one thing to do research and one thing to live here. I am telling you, you are incorrect with so many things that you say.
Shiraz,
And
I was your neighbor for 3.5 years. I lived in Jordan. I have friends who were Jewish. It's not
get murdered if I go into Gaza. That's wrong.
yo,
I will.
what do you mean? You think you will get murdered?
Yes, they kill women. They kill innocent. They literally take kids and use them as human shields. They teach them how to do suicide in order to kill other people. That's
But
what.
Shiraz, okay, Shiraz, do you want the war? Do you want the war to stop?
Of course, I want the war to stop. I hate
Great,
this.
great. So you must to stop fighting with someone, you must understand that person. Am I right? Isn't that the best way? Is the best
Yeah,
way for me and you to stop fighting is when I
yeah,
understand you and when you understand me. Am I
of
right?
course.
Okay, cool. I just want you to understand why people like me from outside, why the Palestinians are angry or sad or they want to fight back. You must understand why.
And what
They
about the
they
people? What about them?
I'm gonna go to
We
you
are
right now.
not angry
Yeah.
about the Holocaust. We
Well,
are
yo
not
yo.
about being bombed. We are not angry about racism. What about it?
Exactly. You must
Okay,
by
so
by right
I
by
understand
right.
and I love them, and I wish no one died. Every freaking life matters to me. Every life. When I see people dying on the news, it burns my heart. I feel like I'm gonna explode out of tears. I cannot stand this. But you have to understand, people are saying, why do so many people die in Gaza, yet people rarely die here in Israel? And they accuse us of having high technology. They accuse us of having the Iron Dome, which is an Israeli invention. They accuse us of knowing how to run into the shelter, and they accuse us of the IDF not shooting rockets out of random people's buildings and innocent people's buildings. It's not our fault.
I get it, Shiraz, but you cannot deny that a lot of women and children have died in Palestine.
But this has nothing to do with us. This is a lot to do with us.
Hold on, one by one, Shiraz. Can we just agree that many women and children have died in Palestine?
Of course.
Can we just agree? I mean, let's just be human beings for the next 5 minutes. Let's just be human beings. Can we agree? No. I'm just exactly right. Can you agree that there's more women and children who have died in Palestine?
Yes, and I just explained why. We have higher technology here in Israel. It's not our fault.
I know.
4,000 rockets were shot at us, and people died. People still died. So many people got injured, but we have the dome. Luckily.
Yeah, luckily. Okay, Shiraz, do me a favor. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Just close your eyes. Yeah, just close your eyes.
All right.
Okay. Go back to World War II.
Yes.
When Hitler was in power.
Yes.
Okay. There was a Jewish family living in Frankfurt, Germany. Her name was Anne Frank. Her name was Anne Frank. I don't know if you know Anne Frank, The Diary of Anne Frank. That's my favorite book. I read this book in school.
She's amazing. She's an amazing young girl.
Yes, the story of Anne Frank. I studied this book. This book I studied in high school. Close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes. You know this book. Okay, good. Close your eyes. Hitler is killing millions of Jews. Many. They kick Jews out of the house.
Yes.
Anne Frank was living in Frankfurt, Germany. They entered her house. They ran to Amsterdam, and then they put her in a camp. Millions of Jews, 6 million Jews have died. Okay? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Can you guys hear me? Is my mic still okay? Oh, she's down. Am I down or is she down? Test mic, test mic. Oh, here we go. Hold on. I think she got disconnected, guys. Hold on. Guys, do not request live. She'll try to go back on now, I think. Hold on. I think she got disconnected. Hold on, yeah, guys. Job. Request live. Request again. Guys, don't request live. She's going to come in right back. Hold on. She got disconnected. Yo, Mir, have a seat. Hold up. Hold on. Hey, korang boleh tak jangan request live? She's going to come back on right now. Okay, guys, I'm going to add Shiraz back. Don't request live, please. Thank you. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Pula ramai orang Israeli request live juga. Hold on, guys. Let me just bring Shiraz back in. Start requesting live, guys. Start requesting live. Okay, found you, Shiraz. Hold on. I'm inviting you now.
I don't know
Sorry,
what happened.
Shiraz. I don't know. Okay, Shiraz, close your eyes. Here we go back.
No, I think it's because I didn't touch my screen, so I can't close my eyes. I need to touch my screen every few seconds.
Okay, Okay, just imagine.
Yes.
Just imagine, yeah?
Yes.
You are a Jewish person in Frankfurt, Germany during World War II. Hitler was in power, World War II.
Yes.
6 million Jews have died.
Yes.
Murdered, they kicked out of the house, murdered, kicked out of the house, put in camps, concentration camps, poisoned, right? 6 million Jews died. Now imagine at that point in time, a group of Jewish people took guns, found guns, they found guns. They found rockets. They found guns, they found rockets, they found bombs. Let's imagine what if. What if at that time when Jews were being oppressed, when Jews were being victimized, at that time a group of Jews found guns and bombs and rockets.
Yes.
Would you fight Hitler back?
I'm sorry, are you really talking about Hitler as if it's like...
Yeah, pretending. Yeah, pretend. Back
No,
then.
I'm not gonna answer that. That's so disrespectful of you.
No,
are we putting
no.
them in gas chambers? Are we killing them innocently?
I'm asking you a question. Hold on. I'm asking you a question. No. I'm asking you, would you fight back? I'm not asking you, are you Hitler?
Would I fight back Hitler? Yes, I would fight back Hitler. What does it have anything to do about... We are now talking about...
I'm about to tell you. I'm about to tell you.
No. Stop talking right now, okay? I'm gonna be chutzpanit right now, all right? I'm gonna put the Moroccan outside of me. I'm not gonna let you do this.
No, hold on.
Do not put the Holocaust in this.
Do
not talk about Hitler as if we're Hitler. Say, oh, if you had, of course I would shoot Hitler in the head because he killed people for being Jewish. And we do not kill innocent people for being Palestinians. That's your issue. That's what you're not being taught. And let me talk and let me finish my sentences because this pisses off. Do not talk about Hitler as if as an example of us, of the IDF. This is the most disrespectful thing anyone has ever said.
I'm just saying you were oppressed by Hitler.
Sorry, because all of my friends are watching it right now and feeling so bad about it.
I feel you. I studied history. This is my favorite book. I studied history.
All right,
I feel you.
Yeah. Studied history. Yeah. I'm a Jew. Are you a Jew?
Yeah.
Do you know how disrespectful it is?
I'm telling you your history.
You have no idea.
I'm just telling you.
This is so disrespectful.
I'm just telling you your history. That's it.
I know my history.
Exactly.
I am my history.
Exactly. And you would fight back, right? When people oppress you.
Hitler? Yes.
Yeah.
For being racist and killing 6 million Jews for being Jews.
Exactly.
Yes. What does it have anything to do with the Palestinian-Israeli conflict? Let me know.
Here we go. Okay, great. I'm not accusing you of being Nazi. I am not.
All right.
When people are oppressed, when people are kicked out of their house, when people are poisoned, when people are killed and oppressed, they are angry. Yes, they are angry.
Okay.
Hold on. When people are angry, they would fight back, right? Naturally, you would fight back. That is why when the Palestinians are oppressed, they feel that they have to fight back. That is why they fight back.
Did you really give the Holocaust as an example of the Palestinian-Israeli conflict? Yes or no?
I'm giving you an example of your history.
Are everybody taking screenshots? Take a video shot of this.
Shiraz,
did you just give the Holocaust and as an example for the Israeli-Palestinian conflict? Yes or no?
No, I'm giving you your history of.
But you did.
No, I'm telling you how.
You're trying to brainwash all those people right here, and it's
I am not. I'm just looking at this history. I am not. Yo, I'm a student of history. I'm just telling you, World War II.
So what if you're a student of history? Do you want me to say all the things that I studied? What does it have to do with anything? You don't live here.
Relax. I'm telling you how.
You hurt my feelings so much.
Yo, Shiraz, how did you arrive in Palestine? How did you arrive in Palestine if it wasn't for the...
Yo, oh my God, this is
from World War II. Shiraz, relax. From World War II, because of World War II, because of Hitler, you were oppressed. So you moved to Palestine. Yes?
Did you just give Hitler as an example for the IDF? Oh my God.
I'm just giving you the history of how things started.
I know my history. You're just
exactly. I'm just trying to... I'm not trying to brainwash anybody.
אתם יכולים בבקשה לחנך אותו שנייה? אתם יכולים בבקשה להסביר לו כי אני כבר רועדת כולי ואני עוד שנייה בוכה?
That's not fair. You can't speak in Hebrew. in my life. I can if I
No,
spoke French. If I
I just
spoke
said where
French.
are all my Israelis because I can't see any Israelis here.
No, they're there. They're there. I can see them. I can see them. They're there. Relax, Shiraz. They're there. I can see them. Shiraz, relax, 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 relax. I'm trying to make you
So you're
understand.
saying after everything we've been through, after 6 million Jews have been murdered for being Jews, after all the wars, after all the riots, after all the dead Jews out there, we do not deserve one land that we earned. We do not deserve it, that we have history in. We do not deserve it. Yes, Palestinian people, which are, by the way, my neighbors, I love them. I have no beef with them. I don't have no problem with them because I'm not a racist bitch. Okay? Do you really think that the Palestinians, for being like pissed about the fact that they lost the war, do you think they could be an example for the Jews in the Holocaust?
No, no.
Do you think
I'm telling you.
about it?
I'm telling you why they fight back. That's all. I'm telling you why they fight back.
You can just simply say they lost the war, they lost their land, they have 57 other countries to go to.
Wait. Why must they leave? Why must they go to other countries? Why?
Yeah, the map again.
Yeah, but why are you telling them to go to other countries?
Because we don't have anywhere to go. They have so many places to go. We don't, and we want a war. What are we doing wrong here? Can I understand? We're fighting terror. How are you with terror? Do you like terror organizations?
No, I don't. I don't
Are you
support
against them?
No, I'm against every terrorist organization out there.
So do we. Do you know that there are Arabs in our ministry?
Come again?
We're working with Arabs all along, everywhere, hospitals, everywhere. We have the same rights as Arabs. Sometimes it's even easier for Arabs. I don't know how to say that word. I ask them how to say.
Okay.
Sometimes it's easier for them. We live here. We coexist here. Christians, Muslims, Jews, all that jazz live here together. We don't feel it here in Israel. But for some reason, all the people think that we kill innocent people for them being Arabs.
Are you familiar with the concept of apartheid?
Yes. Do you think that Israel is an apartheid country?
Would you say it's apartheid?
No. Would you?
Okay. Okay. Are you familiar with South Africa? The history of South Africa?
No.
Okay. In South Africa, they went into apartheid. This is South Africa during apartheid. Yeah. So the white people control this area, and the black people can only go in certain areas. Are you familiar with apartheid?
I know what apartheid is. Yes.
Okay. This is in South Africa, right? This is apartheid.
Yes.
Okay. Does it look similar to Palestine today?
No, because you know what's funny? Arabs
is divided.
To anywhere they want in this country, and they have the same rights as I do, as a Jewish Israeli, but I cannot enter their places. So this is not an apartheid.
Apartheid is when things are divided. Am I right or wrong?
No, apartheid is when one cannot enter certain place because of their religion, because of they don't have the same rights as other people, and they have the same rights as ours. So
okay,
if anything, sorry, I had an alarm. If anything, we cannot get into Gaza, but they can get here. They can go anywhere they want.
They can move around?
What do you mean move around? The Palestinians, they can do whatever they want to. Yes.
Shiraz, we're going to keep an honest conversation here. You're telling me Palestinians can move around?
Can move around if they have the taboo, if they have, the rights, yes. They can live here.
Shiraz, this map is...
And there are no Palestinians in Israel?
Is this the map right now? Is this the current map right now of Israel?
Ramallah,
Palestine?
Gaza, so many places.
This looks like an apartheid, Shiraz.
What?
This looks like an apartheid. When things are...
It's not an apartheid because they can do whatever they want to. The fact that they don't have the taboo or the right papers to live in a certain place doesn't mean that's an apartheid. If I don't have the money, if I don't have the right bank account, if I don't have the right papers, I cannot buy a house. This is the difference. And everybody can.
So you're telling me Palestinians, your followers on Instagram.
Hold on, my followers. And first of all, your maps are incorrect. Gavald is my friend. He's gonna write something in English now. He used to serve. He served the army, and he said
Okay.
that
What did he say?
Hold on, I'm gonna tell him.
Okay.
Everybody can live wherever they want to. They can go wherever they want to.
But how can you say that when you enter what's the last area? The Jaria, the latest area where they fought, where they removed Palestinians from the homes, the latest one, the one that went viral.
It's because they didn't have the papers to earn a house, not because we just kicked them out.
Because they didn't have the papers.
And obviously,
but they lived there. That's their house. They lived in Jaria.
They didn't have the right papers. That's what I'm trying to say. By the way, Gaza was ours, and we gave it to them. So that's
when you say they don't have the papers to live there. Who created the paper for them? Yeah. Israel or their own people?
No, the Palestinians.
The Palestinians created the paper.
They didn't have the papers to live in a certain area. Hence, the removal of them from the house. Yes.
So who removed them? The Israeli army, right?
Dude, what do you mean? I'm saying if you don't have the right papers, you can't live in a certain place. It doesn't matter if you're Palestinian or not, or in Israel.
Even if they live there for 30 years, suddenly they don't have the paper, so we can kick them out?
Gewalt. My friend is trying to write neighbor, and I'm telling him to write in English. Okay.
But do you understand, Shiraz, why it doesn't look good when army can just kick people out of the house because of papers?
Doesn't happen in every country. When certain countries have army, because I don't think when certain countries have an army, it's their job to do such things. Yes, but you have to understand it's not based off their religion or the fact that they're Palestinians. That's the difference. It's because they don't have the right papers to live in a certain area. That's what I'm trying to say.
Shiraz.
Oh,
you're telling me people are getting removed from the houses because they don't have papers?
They don't have the right. I don't know how to say it in English. It's not my main language. That's what I'm trying to. But no one's here to. I don't know how to translate it. I'm saying when you don't have the right papers, when you don't have the taboo and the things that in order to live in a certain place, you'll get removed from there. It doesn't matter who you are.
But whose job is it to remove them? Why if let's say
it's not removing them. Even if an Israeli doesn't have the right papers, he can live in a certain place. Doesn't matter.
But okay, I live in, for example, I live in Palestine now. This is my neighborhood, right? For example, let's say I live in an area. This is a Palestinian area, right? I live in this neighborhood. Why would you tell me to leave if I don't have paper? Isn't it the job of the Palestinians to tell me that I don't have papers to please leave?
And it's not an apartheid because people can come inside Israel. Hold on. We're just guarding the borders because Hamas is there using the citizens. Yeah. So were you talking about the borders? About the proper? Were you talking about the borders? That's what you thought?
I'm talking about the Jaria, the latest neighborhood where people got removed, were told to leave.
No, I'm talking about the one that you said it was an apartheid.
Yeah. So why would you tell a Palestinian to leave the house if they're in Palestinian land?
Hold on, I'm talking about a different subject. You told that it's an apartheid and it's not.
Okay,
my friend just wrote you something.
Mm-hmm. What did your friend say?
He was also serving the IDF.
Okay.
Because people can come inside Israel. We're just guarding the borders. Because we're guarding borders because so many terrorists are coming on and off. But it doesn't mean that Palestinians can enter any place. So that's not an apartheid for having borders. In order to protect all Israeli citizens, Arabs, Jews, doesn't matter. And now someone said to report me. That's nice, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna head off in a few. So thank you.
Relax, guys. No reporting, no fighting, guys. We're having a normal adult conversation. Please, let's try to be mature about this. Hello? Hello? Test mic. Can you guys still hear me? Is my mic okay? Test mic. Can you guys still hear me? Oh, she's hanging again. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I think her line's very bad. I don't know why the line keep cutting off. She's gonna come in again right now. Hold on. Let me try to invite her. Joe, guys, her line got cut. Guys, please don't report. Don't do any reporting. Jangan report dia ke apa. Let's be respectful. Jaga adab kita. Kita bukan kat sini untuk gaduh ke apa. Kita untuk sini hanya untuk bawa fakta saja. Hold on, her line is disconnected. I think Kepis tengah DM dia sekarang. Sekejap guys, sekejap. Dia tengah ada masalah dengan connection. Or does your friend want to go my live right now? Your friend in the army, can he join my live? To the brother just now who said that you're Shira's friend and you're in the army, would you like to join my live? Okay, no, she's coming on now. Hold on, guys. Hold on. She's coming on right now. Jump. Hold on. She's coming back on. Do not request to join live. Okay, I'm adding you. Shiraz, I'm adding you right now. Hold on. Hold on. Shiraz, I'm adding you right now. Hold on. I'm looking for you. There's too many people requesting to join live. I think these are your friends because their name has Hebrew on it. My goodness, guys, please don't request to join my live. Like 100 people. There's 99 people plus. Now Kupi's gonna scroll. Guys, hold on. Yeah, I'm scrolling looking for Shiraz because all of you guys suddenly want to request join my live. Kupi minta tolong jangan request live, tapi ada yang tak faham. Okay, hold on. Looking for Shiraz. Shiraz, I'm looking for you. I can't find you. I found another girl named. Hold on. Shiraz, I can't find you. Hold on. Can you guys jangan request to join my live, please? Dia nak masuk balik. Guys, ya Allah. Hold on. Please. My goodness, bro. Mir. Banyak gila orang request nak join live ni. Pening, bro.
Search a name, Ken.
You can't search. You can scroll je.
Oh my God.
Hold on. Shiraz, I'm looking for you. I saw your friend Orin. She wanted to join. She has a blue tick as well. Queen of Guns. That's her nickname. Yo, can you guys please? Okay, yeah, I found her. Okay.
My phone is just the worst. Okay.
What's wrong with your phone? What phone are you using?
No, I have the iPhone, like the newest iPhone 12 Pro Max thing, but I don't know why it's causing so many problems.
Hey, is Orin your friend? Orin, Queen of
Orin
Guns.
is my friend. You can add her afterwards.
Okay.
So about what you said, when people don't pay rent, they can't stay in the house. Thing is, it was a Jewish land. It was part of the Jewish. I don't know how to say. The Jewish part that they cannot. Hold on. So they lost the court and they didn't pay rent. Hence, they can't live there anymore.
They pay rent to you? Are you?
Not
the
to
landlord?
me, obviously.
No, not to you. It's Israeli. I mean, who's the landlord? If I pay rent for this house,
You're
owner...
getting into so many unuseful details just to try.
No, I'm asking you. I'm asking you a question. Relax. I'm asking you a question.
I don't know all the details. All I know is that they did not pay rent, and it doesn't freaking matter if you're a Palestinian or Israeli. If you don't pay rent, you can't live here. You can't live there.
Hold on, Shiraz.
And
I'm
they
just
lost
asking.
the court. What else do you want me to say?
Shiraz, hold on. Who's the landlord of the house?
What do you mean?
A landlord is the owner of the house. Who's the owner of the house? If I pay rent, right? If I pay rent to someone, is I pay rent to the landlord who owns the house, the owner of the house, right?
What?
Do you understand? Do you understand the concept of paying rent?
It's our
When
territory. The territory
you-
that we want, yes.
It's territory that you won.
Yes, Israel, my country, yes.
So those people that live there have to pay rent to Israel. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, so who are they gonna pay rent to?
I don't know. You just said that there was a
No,
Palestinian
you're
area.
trying to make me look like a liar, and you're trying to make me look
No.
bad. You're just asking me
Hold on,
questions.
Shiraz.
I can
Shiraz,
ask questions too. It's gonna be nice.
You can. That's what
So
I'm
the
asking
thing
you.
is, they have to pay rent.
Okay,
Back
to
again.
who? I just want to know to who.
Doesn't matter who. They did not pay rent. If somebody doesn't pay rent at your place, what happens?
I get kicked out.
Oh, cool.
So
Like here,
who's
like everybody.
who's the landlord there? Are you telling? Because I just want to know. My followers want to know that land that we're talking about now. Are you telling me the landlord is a Israeli person? Is that what you're
Yes.
telling me?
Yes, it's a
Okay.
Jewish territory. Yes.
Okay. So how
Jewish
would you
Israeli
explain?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. How would you explain over time Palestinians lose more and more land? What is the way for people to lose land? Can you
Where
please
do you
explain
want us to go? Are we?
This-
Is it our fault that we won a war that they started?
Yo, the war was what? Which war are you talking about? 1947?
Yes.
Yeah,
So
1947.
many wars afterwards.
Yo,
But yeah,
yo,
they have to
I
pay rent.
agree.
Do you want them to just live there freely?
1947. There's a war. You won the land. Yes, you won the land. I'm not arguing with you.
Another one is
I'm-
yes.
Yes, I'm not arguing. You won the war back in 1947. Now it's 2021. 2021.
Mhm.
Are you still taking more land?
What do you mean? There were 98 families who lived there. Four got
Hold on.
evicted. How do you say
I'm
that?
just ask,
Four
I'm
got
just ask,
evicted because they didn't pay rent. I don't understand.
I'm just asking you. For the past 5 years, 10 years, have you been taking more and more land from the Palestinians?
This is our country. What do you mean? Listen,
Shiraz,
dude, honestly,
Shiraz.
stop with the faces. First of all, stop with the faces. Stop making me look
No,
like a
no,
fool. Stop
no,
fucking talking about the Holocaust. Stop doing disrespectful
No,
things.
I'm
Stop
not.
asking
I'm
me
relaxed.
so
Relax.
many questions.
Shiraz.
We gave
Shiraz,
Gaza
relax.
back to them. No, you let me talk, okay? We
Go
gave
ahead.
Gaza back to them after we won Gaza. It was ours, but we gave it to them. So yes, we earned our land back, and then we gave some of it back to the Palestinians, although they have so many other countries to go to. Is that the answer you are looking for?
Is that your answer?
It is my answer. Yes,
So you-
28 families lived there. 4 got evicted because they didn't pay rent.
Okay. So are you also saying that Palestinians should look for other countries to live in? Is that what you're saying?
No, they do live here and they can live here. But if they don't pay rent, just like if I don't pay rent, they can't live. They live in this certain building. Yes.
I'm trying to understand your philosophy. You just said they have so many other countries to live in. Is that your
We
your
don't
stand?
have anywhere. Listen, we don't have anywhere else to go. It is our land ever since the Bible. It is our land. The Palestinians were here. All right? We won a war that they started. We want stop with those. Oh my God.
You know, you came by
Yes.
boat. You came by boat. Can we not lie? Can we just be honest? You just
They
agreed.
didn't. Oh my God. They started a war. We won a war. We won a land. As simple as that.
And now you're telling them to go find other places
And
to live
after
in.
after we won Israel back, we gave Gaza to them
Okay,
because
listen,
we
I
don't
don't
want them gone. We want to go. Do you know that we offered them a coexistence? We wanted to live here with them together. They don't want it. They want us gone. They want us all
Okay.
gone.
Okay, let's not argue back and forth. It's not going to go
Why?
anywhere.
Why? You don't want to talk
Hmm?
about it?
Oh, we
Why,
can
you
we can
don't
keep
wanna
going.
talk about it?
Oh, no, we can keep going. We can keep going. I don't mind. I love talking about this.
Why
I
don't
love
they want to
history.
coexist with us? Isn't it a brilliant solution?
Great idea, Shiraz. I agree. 300% with you that Palestinians and Israelis should coexist.
Yes.
Okay, how do you? Okay, let's just talk. What
And
do
they
you?
don't
How do
want
you?
to. Why?
Hold on.
Because
Okay,
they
cool.
do.
If they don't want to, but you want to, right? They don't want to. You say they don't want to, but you want to. Am I right? You
I
want
don't have
to
a problem with that. I don't
You
have a
want to?
problem with that. I have so
Cool.
many friends who are Arabs. I have so many friends who are. I don't really care about religion. It's not my. I don't care.
Same. My
Yeah.
first girlfriend was Christian. I don't care about religion. My first
Okay,
girlfriend was
good.
Christian.
So,
Yeah.
so I don't understand the problem if so many people, okay, so many countries want wars and want lands, and that's how things go. And yes, obviously the other side is gonna be pissed about it, but what can you do about it? You know, this is our only land. I'm not saying get them away from here. Don't make my words into. No, I am all about coexistence. I am all about it. All about peace. They don't want to. So I'm saying you don't want to. Why are you still here then? You know, you want to know why? Because we're giving them money. We're donating so many money. We're helping them with insurance. We gave them free COVID shots. Why would we give them free COVID shots? You know, we gave them free COVID shots. We gave them money, but they use it into buying more rockets and bombing.
Let's talk about great idea about coexisting. What would be your plan if you were in power? What would be the best plan for coexisting? What would you suggest? If you were the prime minister?
Coexistence?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not prime minister. I don't think I have enough knowledge in order to answer that questions.
I mean, like generally speaking, what do you see would be the best step forward for coexisting? The first step towards coexistence. What would be the best?
Word is stop spreading hate. Stop hating Jews for being Jews. I'm not talking about you. Stop hating Jews and start living together, and stop bombing us randomly. Bombing every little part in Israel. Like yesterday, 4 rockets were bombed just next to my house. I was sitting with my dog. I was screaming my lungs out, and I heard bombs next to my house. That's terrifying.
It is. And I guarantee you, there's a Palestinian woman across the border that has the same fear as you.
Of course she has. But you know what? You know what's the difference between her and I?
No difference.
The only difference is the IDF lets them wait. The IDF calls them, the civilians, and lets them know, hey, we're gonna bomb this building because it's the Hamas's buildings and we don't want to hurt you. So move from that building so that you don't get hurt. I don't get told where the next bomb is gonna be because there are 4,000 bombs already here in Israel.
You just said because you have technology, they don't have technology. How can they call you?
What do you mean they don't have technology? So how are they bombing 4,000 rockets?
You just said no technology to call. You said your technology is very advanced. You have advanced technology.
Yes. So what are we doing wrong? So let me know. What are we doing wrong here?
Hold on.
If
can they call you?
Bombs you, you're gonna just sit there and let them bomb you?
No, of course not.
So what are we doing wrong here?
Ask me the question one more time.
What do you think the IDF does wrong in this particular war? Okay, that if we call them and let them know so many times where the next bomb is going to be, and if we are only aiming for Hamas, what's wrong with that? When they started the war and there are already 4,000 rockets here. What's wrong?
First of all,
and guys, please stop with the freaking comments. Y'all are doing nothing new. You're just making me.
Relax, Siraj. Can we just have a conversation? Just focus on me.
Yes, but I can't. All the comments are against me. They're not even trying to hear my side.
Don't worry. Listen. Okay, your question. Can I answer your question or no?
Yes, of course you can.
Okay, this is my personal opinion. Okay, don't take this the wrong way. I believe the people of Palestine are living under apartheid. They have been segregated in different areas and they have been oppressed. That is my personal view of the conflict in Palestine and Israel. They are living in apartheid, they are living in fear, and they are living in oppression. So normally when people are oppressed, there will be a group of people that want to fight back. You call them terrorists, some people call them freedom fighters, but normally when people are angry, two things can happen. When people are angry, they can make love or they can fight. That's the only two options when we're angry, make love or fight. So there will be a group of people that fight back. That is why when people lose land, when people lose their land over many years, yes, by war, in your books is war. But when people lose more land, when people lose more houses, you say because they don't pay rent. Okay, they lose a house. They're naturally
Because they
angry.
want a war, yes.
So when people are angry, that's why they fight back. That's why they fight back, because they're angry. So now, how do we stop the anger? Right? Isn't it cool? How do we stop the anger? How can we stop the?
Maybe let them know, stop bombing us. We will never bomb you ever again.
Yo, that conversation.
Stop bombing us. Few seconds.
Shiraz, that conversation is both ways. Stop bombing me. Stop bombing me. Stop bombing me. Stop bombing me.
No, it's not both way, dude. They are the ones who bomb us every single time. We never just start bombing random people because we care about our civilians.
Shiraz, numbers don't lie, right? Numbers don't lie. Numbers don't lie.
Are we in fault that we have such high technology in Israel? Are we responsible for every freaking country?
No.
Or are we responsible for ourselves?
Yeah, numbers don't lie, right?
No, that's why less people get hurt.
Okay.
Doesn't mean that less bombs were shot at us. Hell no.
I'm not talking about bomb. I'm talking about death. I'm talking about death. Dead people. I'm talking about dead people.
But that's not of our fault. If Hamas weren't to start a war with us, we would have never just started bombing anyone. We are only defending ourselves. We're stopping the bombs. We're telling them, Hamas, hey, you're bombing 4,000 rockets at us. Okay, let's just sit there and relax. No, we will bomb back. Only the places that Hamas aim from.
I'm trying to make you understand.
Not random civilians.
I'm trying to make you understand.
By the way, Hamas puts the rockets and shoot the rockets from buildings with innocent kids and families in. You know? And then we aim for the places the rockets come from. And we let the building know, hey, we're sorry, but there are rockets at your freaking house and we need to destroy it. We need to destroy Hamas. And we need to free Gaza from the Hamas. They're poor people are under a terror organization.
Shiraz, I'm telling you now, as long as there's oppression, as long in a previous live, I gave an analogy, right? You can kill one person today. You can kill 5 people today. Hamas, whatever you call it, right? You call them Hamas, terrorists. You kill.
So many organizations. There are some.
Okay, you kill 5 people today.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, you kill 10 people tomorrow, right? You can kill 50 people the next day, but the idea of oppression will still be there. And because the idea of oppression is there, you kill 5, tomorrow there'll be 10. You kill 10, tomorrow there'll be 20. You kill 20, tomorrow there'll be 50. It will never end. It will never end. At that rate, it will never end.
And if they stop bombing us, yeah, it will.
You must understand.
Can they stop the hate? I don't think they can. We gave Gaza back to them. We don't have anywhere else to live. We don't. This is our only land. We gave them our land back after we won it. What are we doing wrong? What?
Taking more land.
We just gave them back. Gaza was ours, honey. It was ours.
I know. Look. If you look at the map, Shiraz,
dude,
they lost more land.
Countries. Let's talk about other countries and other wars.
Sure. Such as? Go ahead.
Let's talk about America.
Okay. The
center
of democracy. Okay.
Personally, I don't know much of history. Okay. I don't think I'm as good with history as you do because
that's why. That's why I'm trying to help you out.
No, that's not why. About Israel, I know. Other countries, maybe less. But let's talk about Native Americans.
Go ahead.
How is that no one talks about it? And it's obviously they lived there before. And now what? No one talks about it. No one cares about it. Why?
About what? Sorry.
Native Americans. The fact that they were there first.
Okay.
So why is no one talking about it?
Is there a war in America?
Yes. Why is no one talking about it? The fact
Where's
that
the war?
Americans were the ones who were there first, and now it's Americans only.
What do you mean? What do you mean? There's no war there. There's no war. There's no war. Hello? Hello? Yo. Your line is bad, Shiraz. Let me try to invite her friend, Orin.